Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you first things to do after setup on your BIGME HiBreak Pro. So first, what you guys want to do is connect to the Wi-Fi. So go over to the navigation center. Now here, let's enable the Wi-Fi network. And here, click on the network that you want to connect to. Now after that, enter the password. So I'll see you guys once I enter mine. Now after that, we should be probably able to connect. For me, I think this network is not working, so let me quickly change the networks and I'll see you guys in a second. So now it worked. Now we are connected to the network, and the next thing is to check for software updates. As you guys can see, I actually have the system update. So I just connected to the Wi-Fi, and the next step was to actually check for them, but we already got a notification with a lot of fixes. So as you guys can see, we can read about it here and we can find it in the settings. So let's go over to settings. It was right here. Now let's scroll down and here go to system and system update. Now as you guys can see, we have the update from 2.3.0 to 2.4.2, and after we update, you will basically need to sign into your Google account. So let me quickly update and I'll get back to you guys. Now after the update, the phone is rebooting and soon we will be able to use it. So now after installing the update, it took quite some time, but we're finally in. So what we can do next is go over and set up our Google account and the Google Play Store. So let's click on the App Store here. This is the Google Play Store for this device. Here we also have the default one. And now let's click sign in. Here we need to enter our email, so let's quickly do that. And now after entering our email, what we can do is go over, click next and enter the password. So I'll see you guys once I enter mine. So now after entering the password, you will choose who will be using the device. So if this device is for your children, then set up it as my child will be using this device. Or if it's for you, then set up I will be using this device. The steps here may vary. I will go with the I will be using this device. So let's click next. Now let's click on I agree. And now we should be in the Google Play Store. So as you guys can see, we have the Google services here. Now here we will have an option to back up our device to the Google Drive, or not the Google Drive, but the Google Cloud. As you guys can see, we are already getting the calendar notifications, and that's great because now we know that our account is connected. So make sure to enable backup device data. Let's click on accept. And now we are in the Google Play Store. So now we want to use password to verify our purchases instantly. So I'll enter the password again and I'll see you guys in a second. Now after entering the password, let's go over and click our profile picture here. Go to the My Apps and Games. And now click on Updates. Click See Details. And now make sure to update all of those apps. So click on Update All, let it go and download in the background. Now what you guys can do is configure the screen lock. So go over to the settings. So let's head over to settings, scroll a bit down and go to more settings. And as you guys can see, we are right here. Now what we can do is go to security and privacy and click on set screen lock. So here let's choose, I will always choose PIN. You can also choose pattern or password. It's all up to your preference, but make sure that your password is very strong. So I won't do a strong password because I need to remember it. But now make sure to change the notifications to show sensitive content only when unlocked. You don't want other people to look at your notifications while you're away from your phone. So let's click it, click done, and as you guys can see, now we are ready to go. Now for the next step, what you guys can do is go over to system and go to system update. So as you guys can see, the system is up to date right here, so we do not have to worry about anything, because the first update that we did was for the phone, and now we were trying to do the update for the system. So now what you guys can do is set up Google Pay here. So go over to the Play Store, and in the Play Store make sure that you actually go to search, and here search for Google Pay. Now make sure that the Google Wallet is installed on the device. If it's not, then click on install, and you'll need to wait a couple of seconds until it's done. Now after installing the app, click on open, and here you will need to choose an account to use with Google, so with the Google Wallet. Now it should be done automatically because we already are logged into the account. So now let's go over and click view wallet. After that, you need to allow the notifications, it's very important, and also click add to wallet. Now choose either a payment card, whatever card that you want to add. I'll add a payment card, and here we need to enter the card, the entire numbers and the CVC code, the 3-digit security code, also the expiration date and the name on the card. So I do not have my physical card with me, so I cannot add it, but you will basically need to do what I said like earlier. So it's that easy. You guys can also scan some photos. You can use it as your gym membership, the passes to everything, and that's very cool. Here you also have a lot of loyalty programs that are based on your country. So now after that, what you guys can do is uninstall some unwanted apps. So as you guys can see, we have a lot of apps that we do not need. So let's go to settings. Now here let's scroll down and go to the normal settings. Now here let's go to the, let me show you. Here we have the apps. So go to storage, and here we have the, let's say, apps. So here we have the system. Let's click on apps, and now it will load. As you guys can see, there's a lot of apps that actually are implemented by the system, so we cannot uninstall them. But as you guys can see, I cannot delete this one, but I will be able to, let's say, try and delete some apps here. But if you find a non-system app, then you will be able to delete them from here, or you can just basically free up the space. So that's basically it for this phone. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.